Good evening. I hope that the focus is acceptable. It is, it's only 5:40 p.m. on a weekday, but I want to give you a little bit of a few driving tips in the rain for you. We're in Purcellville right now. We're headed on 287 north towards Lovettsville. We're in Virginia. Right now, we're headed toward the Route 7 bypass, which means it's not Business 7. It's the one that goes around Leesburg. And you can see up ahead, it says right lane must turn right. I don't want to turn right, but the guy who's next to me left an entire car's length in front of him before the signal. And he's a van, and he has verbiage on the side of his van. So I'm thinking, I think I can get in front of him before here we go, taking off. He's taking off too. It's a little slippery. We're going to get a little bit further ahead. He's a good few, maybe 100 feet or so behind me. I'm going to move over before the white solid line. I could have signaled sooner, but you know, you can't have it all. So right now this is Route 7 up here. Okay, so if I were to go west, I would go towards Winchester. If I were to go east, I would go towards Leesburg and Tyson's Corner, as you can see from that sign. But I'm going straight towards Lovettsville. So here I let up off the gas. I'm not touching the brakes yet. It hasn't rained that much. It's raining gently. It's kind of nice. Still haven't put on my brakes. Putting on my brakes now just to do it super gently. Just chill, you know. Okay, so this guy's gonna want to turn left, which is fine. We have a left arrow. Now we're under the bridge and it's not raining on us. Ha 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 ha. There we go. So the nice thing is the light's green long enough so we can get rid of the left turners. They're headed to 7 west. We're on 287 north. So here's John Deere on our right. New Virginia tractor, John Deere. Go pick up your John Deere tractor right there. Route 9 is 3 miles away. We're going to cross Route 9. Route 9, if we were to take that west, we go to West Virginia, east Leesburg. Okay. So we have these big houses around here. This all used to be farmland and such, and now you got the McMansions. That's what they're called. They're not fast food, they're fast housing, but they're giant McMansions. That's what we like to call them. Because we are in Loudoun County, Virginia, which is the richest and fastest growing county in the state of Virginia. It is actually growing quite a bit, not just because of federal government, the closeness of federal government, the proximity of federal government, but also a lot of high tech. A lot of data centers and such. So you're getting the people moving out here. They can move out here and get 5 to 10 acres or 2 acres or whatever. Pop up their big McMansion and be right next to Route 7. They can grab that and then get on 267, which is the Dulles Toll Road, and head on into Northern Virginia or DC. Right, so here we come with our traffic. Now it's not raining much. You can see it's just raining a little when we're not under the trees. It's only been raining for about 10 minutes or so. You can see the road's not completely wet. So we're just going to kind of coast. It's nice there's no one in front of us. I'm not going to put on my brakes right now. I'm going about 45, maybe a tiny bit less. I put on my gas a little, flattened raccoon. We're passing Touchstone Farm Lane. Speed limit here is 55 miles an hour. Now I do want you to know that when it's raining and you see it's light out, you still got to put on your headlights. Not just your daytime running lights. Put your headlights on. This will help visibility. The people who are behind you will be able to see your brake lights when you put on your brakes. So they'll be aware of the changing driving conditions. Alright? Now I did turn up my windshield wipers a little bit now that we're not under the tree cover. Here we go. So this is pretty easy driving. I'm just kind of chilling. Oh, here goes some birds. Those look like crows. We're passing passing Howlands Lane here. Oh, look, 4.2 miles to Hillsborough Vineyards. That's another thing Loudoun County is known for. Quite a few vineyards, festivals, things like that. Beautiful evergreen trees up there. I don't know if you can see them. So, we're getting our rain. I'm going to turn up the windshield wipers. It's coming down a little bit more. Passing Sunset Hills Vineyard up here on the right. And you can see the trees are starting to change color. It's the first Sunday in October. Or is it the second? It's the second, yeah, because it's October 8th. Sorry. October 8th. So fall is a-coming. It's actually here, but you know what I mean. The trees are a-changing. So you're going to be seeing a lot of really beautiful rides. Now you can see there's a sign down here telling, I took my foot off the gas, telling me there's a stoplight. There's people stopped here. This is where we come up to Route 9. We take that east or west. Okay. But we're going to go straight north on 287 towards Maryland. We're going to drive through Lovettsville. Rule moving. Are you moving? Oh, that's a realtor's license plate. Are you moving? Not anytime soon, I hope. But you never know. You never know. Okay, this is telling us that we're about 15 minutes, a little bit less, to Brunswick. Brunswick, Maryland. So that's the interesting thing about the Washington, D.C. Maryland, Washington, D.C. area. D.C. is sandwiched between Virginia and Maryland, and then not too far away you got West Virginia. So you got Baltimore, D.C. You got some nice bigger cities like Arlington as well. So anyway, all in Northern Virginia. Right now we're in Loudoun County though. Let's give you some more driving tips. Let's review the traffic circle. The traffic circle, the person moving inside of the traffic circle, who is in the traffic circle, has the right of way. Okay? So if you're trying to enter a traffic circle, you yield to those that are coming towards you. If no one's right there and you could take off and go without a stop, that's great. You yield to the people in the circle. Once you're in the circle, you have the right of way. Okay? So let's try to remember how to go around a circle. It's a little different when you have one or two lanes. You need to pay attention if there's two lanes. Generally, if you want to go around the circle and go to what is 9 o'clock, which would be, you would say a left turn, but you're really going around the circle. You're entering at the bottom, you're going all the way around to the left. Let's call that 9 o'clock. You generally want to be on the inside lane if this is a 2-lane circle. Oh, look at all the traffic waiting for that light. Yeah, that's a fun light. Much worse during the morning rush hour. Anyway, you want to be on the inside lane. If you're going straight, you can be on either lane. If you're going right, straight meaning midnight, or noon, or 12. If you're going right, meaning 3 o'clock, you should be on the outside lane. That's generally how it works. Now, some circles may be different. If you want to go into the circle and drive around the circle 150 times, you should be on the inside lane. Okay? Generally speaking. Alright. This is a nice little place here. We have the Woodland Farm Equestrian Center, but then up here we have Corcoran Winery on our right. I'm sure they're pretty empty right now on a Monday when it's raining at 5:48. Everybody wants to go get their dinner. Look at the size of these houses. They're very expensive. That one's just getting built right now on the left. You still got the Tyvek coating on the outside. It's not Tyvek Grandpa. It's Builder First something. And you got the brick houses on the right. And these houses look like they're brick at least most of the way around, if not all the way around. The back might have siding or such, but they're pretty fancy-dancy. They got the nice manicured lawns. only thing about living here is that getting to that traffic light we just passed through, that's one way out. The other way out is over the bridge to Brunswick, so it's not the best place to live when it gets crowded, because you're going to have choke points of getting out of town. So for commuting, it's not really the greatest. Right now we're actually on I'm wrong. It's not even Sunday. It's Monday, October 9th. See, I don't even know what day it is because I got the day off. I'm one of the lucky few for Indigenous Peoples Day. All right. Well, I think I'm going to sign off. I'm just kind of enjoying the rain. I'm sure you will too. Bye-bye.